Hey guys, it's James here from Gibbs Guns, and I came out here yesterday and shot a video with the LCP Max and got to shoot some new targets. By viewer suggestion, I shot some water balloons. Well, the only shot I got was with the LCP Max. My target camera on the range died, and all you could see was me holding out a gun, shooting a water balloon, and that was it for the rest of the video. So I filled up 12 water balloons, but we only got 10 out here. And I grabbed my Heritage 22 and my good old Smith & Wesson 40, and we're going to go ahead and shoot some more of those. So first thing I will say about water balloons, the slow-mo on them is great from the footage I saw yesterday, but a big caveat to that is, out here at the farm, I don't have running water. So trying to fill these things and then shoot them is a chore. So anyways, let's go ahead and shoot our first one. And we're going to be shooting this with a stinger. There we go. Alright, so that was the first one with the CCI Stinger. Next we've got one of these new Aguila Super rounds that we're going to shoot it with. Alright, so from the slow-mos you can see that the CCI Stinger was a little bit hotter than the Aguila Super Extra. And of course, this is the good old Stinger. Next, we've got some new 22 ammo to try out here. We've got some Federal Auto Match. So this is a 22 round that Federal makes that is actually made for 22 autoloaders. You can shoot it out of a revolver, but know that it's a hotter round to help throw back the slides on a lot of those blowback action 22s like the M&P 22 and like the LCP 222. All of those 22s, this round is engineered for that as a hotter round to help throw back those blowback slide actions. So we'll go ahead and shoot a balloon with this one. Federal 22. Alright, so I want to dispel some stuff that I say on this channel a lot and kind of explain things. So I always say like hotter loads. And you can get the giggling out of the way, because I thought that to myself too. Normally, you know, we shoot like Aguila Super Calibri rounds that are, you know, almost silent round coming out of these, you know, pistols even, and shooting them out of a rifle, they're even quieter because that barrel is longer and has more time to absorb the sound. When it comes to other ones though, like the Aguilas that I just shot in this video, those Super Extras, those were a little bit hotter around. There's a little bit more powder in those, and they just moved a little bit faster. Same thing with the CCI Stinger. That's probably one of the hottest loads that I shoot, and it has probably, it's a hollow point, and it's a round that I absolutely love shooting. It's definitely a round that I would think about, like, at the end of the world, that would be the one that I would carry if I were carrying a 22, whether it be a pistol or a rifle, because it's a great hunting round to kill varmint. I wouldn't want to try to take down a deer with it, but hey, if it's the end of the world and there's no game wardens, go ahead and shoot them with a CCI Stinger. So anyways, that concludes the 22 portion of the video. Now, we're going to go ahead and shoot my favorite, the M&P 2.0. So, let's go ahead, put some hearing protection on, and let's get to shooting. And the first round we'll be shooting out of this is the Federal Punch hollow point. Okay, so that's why I love a 40 cal. It just vaporized that round. So, all right, next we've got some critical defense. All right, so I love shooting that Federal ammunition. That is my everyday carry ammo. Next, I'm gonna drop one, good. We'll go ahead and shoot some good old-fashioned critical defense. Okay, I got splashed all the way back where I was at. So we loved the critical defense there, as we love all these 40 rounds because they just make the water vaporize. And in this case, we've got the Browning X-Point Defense. We haven't even run a ballistic test on these yet, so we should maybe get out the gel again and do one. So we'll go ahead and load up this one and go shoot the balloon. All right, so that was the X-Point 40 cal from Browning. And then last year we have Defender 165 grain, flat nose, just regular range ammunition. So this should not be carried. And there you go. That is the Defender ammunition hitting a balloon. Obviously, not as much reaction on that versus all of the hollow points because there wasn't really anything to slow down that full metal jacketed round. So let's talk about water. All right. I love shooting gallon jugs. I love shooting shaving cream. I love shooting steel, tannerite. All those things are a blast. Water balloons are a fun alternative when you have running water. I do not have running water out here at the farm, so it's something that is only going to be pulled out for special occasions on this channel. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely had a blast using it and shooting water balloons, but it's one of those things where I had one break on me just hanging it on the sign. I filled up probably 20 and I ended up with 10 out here at the farm. I had 4 or 5 break on me at the house when I was trying to get them into the bowl, which, you know, I carried them out here yesterday in a 5-gallon bucket, and when I literally got to the top of the hill over here, like 3 of them burst in the bucket. So I just grabbed a small bowl like this from home, and I managed to only break 2, and it happened right before I got here. So those 2 issues kind of are turning me off from the water balloons, but I'll definitely be saving them for special occasions because they are a fun reactionary target. And the big positive is, if you look at the range, you can't really see all of the water balloons that I've shot, but you can definitely see every shaving cream can, every bottle of soda, every bottle of water, because those leave behind a big amount of trash versus the water balloons which don't. So anyways, that is a negative when talking about these targets. So anyways, as always, thank you for watching. Check out my Patreon, my Twitter, my Instagram, and I have a special announcement. By the end of this week, I will begin to have my first merchandise on the channel. It will be sold through Facebook. It is some stickers, and they have a great quote on them. It's actually the banner on my Facebook page, and they're regarding the Glock 42. There was a user who made a comment about how I said, you know, any gun's a pocket gun if you're not a wuss. So those are our first stickers, and those should be available on Friday. I will tell you this right now, we are a very small operation. As I say we, I mean basically me and my wife. So whatever you put out there, you know, whatever you purchase, please be patient. We will send stuff out when we can, but this is the next steps for the channel to bring in a little more income to the channel and do a little more, be able to put out more items. So the stickers are the first step. Obviously, probably the next thing is going to be t-shirts, and then who knows what, coffee mugs, hats, things like that. So anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching. This was a fun video to make, and I'll see you next time.